Hello and welcome back to ESL Go for Cup Europe for number 112. Completely forgot what we were doing there for a second, but I am back now. I am in, and we're going to see ROG Warriors take on Scandinavian Herring. On our first map of Bank, of course, it is a best of one, so it'll be our first and only map. However, Bank being a pretty popular pick in comp. In Go4, you tend to see this not as much in the early rounds. You tend to see a lot of Oregon. But Bank's still a popular pick, and there's a good number of reasons for this. The first site is almost a free win for the defenders. There's a very specific way of defending this that mainly concentrates on denying the plant happening around this area into servers. I'm just going to quickly put my overlays on because I need to know what's going on with you guys. So let's see how the defense is going to take this, but more importantly, how is the attack going to see this? We are going to see the Jackal and Lion combo that's been so popular this season coming out from ROG Warriors, which isn't uncommon to see, but is definitely a new thing for comp, especially not bringing a shield on this site. It's a bit of a weird take, but they have got the smokes from Jackal, so that's definitely going to make things a lot more easy as we go into these rounds. Mainly, what Scandinavian Herring's objective should be is to use Drift to provide perfect, up-to-date info on this area, so that no entry can be made, and that Triv and Vilpussen can time their smokes and nitros perfectly to stop any sort of entry or even plan. Now, ROG Warriors, I'm going to move quickly in to just drone out this upstairs and take quick control of open office, which isn't an uncommon strategy. It's pretty much what you need to do. I see a lot of teams who sort of just take map control, eliminate roamers, and then they spend a good minute looking at the site, seeing how are they set up, how do we want to take this, and then the IGL will execute his master plan. But the hatches are going to get opened up by Habana already. That's pretty standard to do. I think what the defenders should be aiming to look for here is obviously denying the plant, but making sure that no one gets picked from these hatches, because they're very, very dangerous places. Still no picks from either team yet as you move into the second half of the map. Also, not uncommon for this to happen. Jackal is just going to be opening up this wall now. Drift is going to spot him, but Vilpussen is going to kick things off with the first kill of the map. Oh, and that's a beautiful mirror setup. You see that? A double mirror? Really nice long angle for Smoke to hold here. It's going to be very hard for them to contest that. Hoping that Ash can try and do something here, but she's trying to deal with whoever's in the garage right now. Mr. Officer trying to play that angle, but just pulling back a little bit. No one really covering this garage approach, which might be interesting as BN's moves to make a play into here, as Triv gets a Nitro and Capsy. And that's going to deny the defuse entirely. And it's just Lion with the diffuser here. He has to do something here. Sorry, just Jackal. As Lion moves in, he gets his kill, Dogefather, from the hatch. Last 30 seconds as BN's gets a kill from the garage. Beautiful flank here from BN's. And it's all starting to come together for the attackers now, but it's only 30 seconds left to go. The flash bangs go down as Jackal tries to get his plant now. Moving into the last 15 seconds of the round. 3v3, but the diffuser will go down. And that's going to make things a lot harder for the defenders as they begin their retake. Trying to peek this garage and find where the Ash is, but he's not going to look. And BN's is going to get that kill for free as he moves down. As Vilpussen moves up onto the open office, and Mr. Officer trying to fire from below. Vilpussen does get the fragment to BN, turning this into a 2v2. Running out of time, though, as he moves in to try and get this kill onto the Lion. Looks around, he will not get that kill. Dogefather will find that, but Mr. Officer will find the kill to Ushu. He's running out of time, however. Mr. Officer tries to get the defuse now, but Lion just has to drop down here and stop this from happening. As he does so, he drops, and he gets the kill, securing the first round for ROG Warriors. A nice attack by ROG Warriors to manage to get the defuse down. However, it did come very, very close to the wire. did come down to that 1v1 situation, and any rounds that come down to that sort of situation, it can still go either way. But good positioning by Lion there just to wait till the diffuser was getting hit. A bit of a disaster though from Scandinavian Herring's awareness. They did not have anyone covering that garage angle, and it allowed Ash just to push up perfectly, and she got 2 frags from that angle. That I believe it was Mr. Officer. Not sure. I'm not sure who it was actually. Who knows? Maybe someone who was actually watching the game would know. But interesting first take here from ROG Warriors. They're going to go open office. This is a very surprising take. You do not see this at all in comp. Honestly, the only sites that ever get taken in bank are Tellers, is this area here, and the vault, which we just saw, the basement. So, I'm not sure how this is going to be played out from a comp perspective. Normally, yeah, we see these two reinforced, these mirrors going down. It's just a play, just to stop any entry into kitchen and to this small hole here, copy room, I guess it's called. The main thing you have to be worried about here is a lot of this floor is openable. These 2 hatches you can open, and that's going to give a lot of control. So a lot of the defenders are going to be playing up here and concentrating that. We can see Echo Smoke and Jaeger all concentrating quite a heavy amount of defense on this site, and that's not uncommon either. And that's definitely a good move from their part. Mr. Officer takes a position on the roof, and so do most of the attackers actually, as they look to drone out and try and make their attack. Now, they probably weren't expecting this, but as they drone out the objective, they realize, okay, this is what they're going. Operator picks are still pretty good for this. They still got Habana. They have the Lion, which is always very helpful. However, no Sledge or Buck attacking this site is going to make it pretty hard for Scandinavian Herring to try and open up these vertical play sight lines. So let's see how it goes as we move into the second round. Scandinavian Herring trying to make their attack now. Mr. Officer just holding a very tight angle here onto his stock. But still a lot of roamers here contesting this general area as they start to move into Skylight Stairs and take control of that very quickly. Scandinavian Herring pushing up and droning out any defenders that might be waiting for them. The CEO is very heavily contested right now, but they're not even going to go for it. Cal, going down as a thermite very bravely, will not realize... They will not realize that he's down here already. And I don't think Beans is even going to be watching here. This could end absolutely disastrously as the glass starts to shoot out and they start to move in to the kitchen. Could the thermite go down here potentially? Flashbangs go out. Ooh, and that's going to be a team flash, however. The Twitch drone is going to go out, and that's going to try and give a lot of good info here. I'm going to wonder if there's going to be a rotation here soon, but Triv is going to be covering that angle. As Carl and Mr. Officer slowly make their entry into sight. Mr. Officer's just going to go for the plant. Oh, and that's crazy. The Nitro goes out, and that's going to deny the plant. Carl Roger comes down, but he's going to go down. That's 2 for Kapski. But Triv shuts down the flank as Ludvigri on the mute tries to go for that flank. I'm sorry if I'm not getting these names right. I'm not used to Hungarians playing. But Lion's going to do the plant in the same place, and that's going to be yet another one for Kapski. A 3k for him so far, and that's turning in... Oh, that's going to be a 3k still as Yushu comes around for his flank. And that's 2 for Jaeger. Beautiful defense from there from ROG Warriors, recognizing that plant going down, and Scandinavian Herring just going for that plant constantly, but no covers, no refrags there. And Carl Rogers just could not find that refrag, and that's really what went wrong for them. That Nitro went out, and it completely destroyed Scandinavian Herring's attack plan. If that defuse had gone down, that round, would have turned out completely differently. But it didn't. Beautiful play there from ROG Warriors. Really great defense. Let's see if Scandinavian Herring can keep up, or will ROG Warriors extend their lead to a 3-0 as we move into round number 3 now. Scandinavian Herring going for their second defense attempt of the basement. It looks like they're going to use a similar strategy to last time. Honestly, I really liked this double mirror strategy. there's only a couple of things wrong with it. One, that an Ashe can completely break this apart very quickly. And two, that it's not safe. It's very unsafe indeed, but I think Vilpussin is going to recognize that, and they are just going to open up this entire wall. Something that is very reminiscent of EG and their strategy is just to open up that entire wall. Something that was mentioned in the Pro League game for there that I quite agree with is that if you open up this wall, it means that while you can get tracked by Lion, obviously, it allows you to at least return fire at him. Like, even if you're getting tracked, you can still shoot back, right? And it's not just a straight up wall bang, which I do like. It's a good little thing, but I don't think this is the main reason for opening up, but it is definitely an advantage. And Ludwigry already repelling in here, very brave from Habana, but obviously he's being droned in, and that's good to see. Good teamwork there and coordination, and it looks like top floor control has already been achieved by ROG Warriors. As we move in to the second minute of the round, seeing how that's going to go out. No frags going down from either team right now, and not any sort of push going into servers yet. ROG Warriors, recognizing that didn't really end well for them last time, might be attempting a sort of different strategy now. As they open up the top floor, Habana will put down her charges, and the same hatches will be open, and I'm wondering if Biens is going to go... No, he's going to go down blue stairs this time. I mean, last time he had a really nice flank from Garage. No one's going to be covering this angle yet again, but Carl Roger is going to be playing the hallway. This wall's going to be opened up a lot quicker than last time. Drift is going to recognize this. He's going to spot 3 out on blue stairs. He's going to call that out for his team, and he's going to say, look, guys, you need to get in position now to stop this plant going down. And we'll do so as Kapski goes for the plant. The smoke is going to go out. That's going to get baited. The nitro is also going to get baited out. And Kapski doing really good work there just to get this diffuser out in time before any devastating stuff went down. A quick peak call is going to be opened up here from Habana. And that's going to mean quite a lot here, honestly. As Kapski goes for yet another plant, he's going to bait out yet another smoke. And moving into the last minute of the round here, they don't have a lot of time to put the diffuser down, but they've already wasted quite a lot of the utility from the defending team. Dogfather taking his position on the hatch. As per usual, as we move into the last 30 seconds, Biens gets a kill yet again from Garage. Cal Roger getting shut down as Biens moves up, trying to find yet another one. He's still contesting this area as we move into the last 20 seconds. He's going to Ashe charge, and the plant is going to attempt to go down yet again. But the nitro is going to go out. I think that was Carl Rogers' nitro, actually, and that's not going to hit at all. Ooh, but the nitro is going to miss. And yet another plant attempt from Kapski. And this is incredible as Biens just starts to rush into the objective. Vilpussin is going to shut that down. Moving to the last few seconds of the round, Kapski just manages to get the plant down as Drift goes down on his flank. Dogfather gets thrown from the hatch, and Kapski finds the final kill of the round onto Vilpussin. Great attack from there from ROG Warriors, especially baiting out so much utility. And yet another flank again from Ashe in the Garage. No one covering that angle yet again. Not sure if Carl was looking that way, but it really did not seem like he was. He was picked up very quickly by Ashe, and Ashe managed to find 2 for her time. And that allowed the rest of the attackers to push into the objective and secure the plant. Great play there from ROG Warriors, and extend their lead to 3-0.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
ROG Warriors for their first defense on basement. Now, last time they went for a very surprising open area strategy, and Scandinavian Herring could not deal with that at all. Mostly because their place where they were trying to plant was so heavily exposed. It came down to nitros, it came down to the mirror just shooting the person in the head, and the refrag potential was all over the place. And once those kills had gone down, their attack just stalled out entirely. So I want to see how ROG Warriors want to take more of a traditional site. They are going to be doing the double mirror And we're not going to see anyone... Well, no, we are going to see
The bomb diffuser.
Echo playing in Garage. And I think they're going to recognize this as a pretty easy place to get a kill from. And BN's obviously did his work as Ash here. It's going to put a Valkyrie camera. And a lot of barbed wire is also going to go down in Garage to stop any advance from there.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
All the hatches are going to be reinforced this level.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
And that's obviously standard. The server hatch is going to be left soft, however. So, I mean, that's also standard. It's kind of suicide at the moment to try and play in server, just because of things like Lion and Candelas and things like that. Maybe in the future that will change. We'll see how Mute might change in the future, but who knows? Let's not speculate too much as we move into the second minute of a round. No pulse coming out from the defenders is quite interesting, but we do have a Valkyrie, and that's going to give quite a lot of good info. But Echo is already going to get lit up. He's not going to be able to trade any shots back. Moves down, Habana pushing up, and he will get the kill. And that's going to kick things off straight away. Bill Pilsen with the first kill of the round onto the Echo on the other Japanese operator. And that's quite nice. Sorry, not Japanese. Hong Kong. Wait, is it Hong Kong? No, it is Japanese. It is Japanese, sorry. I got my operators mixed up. It is Japanese. I will stick with my first answer. Bill Pilsen does have control of the garage here. And the smokes are going to go out. Flashes are going to go out as well. And I think maybe a defuse attempt might happen here as Mr. Officer pushes up. Tries to get an angle onto anyone who's on this diffuser right now. Bill Pilsen has a great opportunity to start pushing up here, but the Valkyrie is holding down this angle. BN's not going to let anyone come at this garage, as Ushu also be holding down this. Interesting pick of the Ella here. We should notice that Ella's not something you really see that much in comp anymore. She has dropped off a little bit after her recoil nerf. Let's see how it moves in as we move into the last minute of the round. Really, Scandinavian Herring have to make a defuse push here, but they don't really have anything to open up this wall, and that's going to make things very awkward for them as they start to push in. Flashbangs trying to go out here? Yeah, smokes are also going to go out. And Drift is just going to go straight for this. He's going to get flashed, and he's going to get Elled as well. And I think a Nitro or a Smoke is definitely going to come out here. Smokes are going out. That's going to deny the plant for now, as Bill Pushin tries to make his push from Garage as we move into the last 20 seconds now. Drift has to try and get the diffuser down again. The Lions are going to go out as he tries to make another attempt. Mr. Officer pushing up to try and get any picks onto site. Very convoluted attack. The smoke's going to go out. You cannot stick that diffuse, and Drift is going to go down. Mr. Officer is going to get a kill. Lots of frags going down right now. Very quickly turning into a 1v1. Vilpus not managing to get that last kill. And Dogefather will pick up 2 and ending the round with, I believe, a 3k. Ooh, nice flick there from Dogefather as he finishes off the round for his team. And that's going to move them into match point 4-0. This could be a 5-0 to ROG Warriors if Scandinavian Herring do not pick up the pace. Scandinavian Herring did not have anything to open up that wall. And it really ultimately proved their downfall. They had no way of really getting onto the objective, unlike ROG Warriors, where they used the Jackal shotgun to get straight onto the site. And they baited out. They spent basically 2 minutes just baiting out all of the utility. And that really made the difference for them. 2 completely different teams here, and I think ROG Warriors honestly are going into this a little bit more prepared about what to expect from these basement holds. Scandinavian Herring having to go the... well, no, not really, not having to. They could have gone the basement defense yet again, but they're not going to attempt it again. They're recognizing that it's not really working out for them, so they are going to take the Teller's defense. And I think, honestly, from the operator lineup that we're seeing, the ROG Warriors aren't going to expect that. They were expecting yet another basement defense, but honestly, this still works. The main thing about this site is that all of this floor is destructible.
10 seconds left before
So bringing a Buck, a Sledge, a Jackal is very, very useful, and we will see a Jackal having a shotgun, of course, that can open up pretty much all of this floor, being very, very useful indeed. So really the defenders should be aiming to control most of the top floor, and looks like they are going to dedicate roamers to doing that. Mute Jammers also. This is interesting placement of Mute Jammers. I'm wondering if this is going to be for Lions, where having the Mute Jammer at this sort of 2 rotation holes, allowing you if you get lined and tracked in one place, you can move to the other side quite easily using the meat jammer as your cover for that. So maybe a nice little counter lion strategy. We have seen a lion pretty much every round, I believe. So yep, still very, very popular in the meta, and you know, why wouldn't you pick him? He is insanely strong right now. And that nerf isn't coming anytime soon as Bience pushes up. He gets Lesion Mind, and he's just gonna very smartly just pull back, pull that needle out of his ankle, say, hey, that's not very nice. This Ludvigry is gonna get the first kill onto Drift. And Carl Roger just ducking that, but Bience is gonna get a headshot onto Carl Roger, and that's gonna be a 2K for him so far. Beautiful, as they managed to secure the top floor control, already taking out both of the roamers. No refrags yet. Ooh, but I didn't actually realize Triv is also on the roam, and he's going to get a headshot to Ushun, who's very immediately going to pull back from that. His Legion Mind's covering his retreat. As Kapski's going to drone him out, and he's going to get chased very hard by Bience, playing the reception desk now. Bience has no refrag potential here. No one is playing with him, but he's going to get the triple kill onto Triv. And this is beautiful by Bience right now. 3 kills already for the attackers and only 1 kill for the defenders. This is put in a very awkward position. 4v2. This could easily go to 5-0, but anything can happen. And both defenders are on site. But this upstairs is not going to be easy to open because they have lost their Jackal. And there's going to be a quick reset here. Good tactical decision there. Bience and Kapski are just going to be droning out the objective, and Kapski is just going to want to open up this wall. Good smart decision as well. That's going to open up quite a lot of sight lines into the objective, and possibly looking for a plant here, honestly. Kapski does have the diffuser, as Doge Father moves up. Ludvigry, I have no idea how to pronounce it. I'm very sorry, I'm butchering this right now. Is going to be opening up the vertical play to try and get any picks onto site. He's not going to be able to do it, but does have control of this door, and that's the only way to rotate between sites. As Bience moves up, the Legion Mind's going to find him, however, as we move into the last 20 seconds of the round. Oh, but Bience is going to get down. He's not going to realize the Vil push is going to push up, but he is going to get pushed down by Ludvigry, and it's now or never, but it was never meant to be. Valkyrie as he goes down, and that's a 5-0. Really well played by ROG Warriors, I really have to say that, but also a valiant attempt from Scandinavian.